What up, everybody? Back again, man. Making another video. I'm gonna go over some other stuff or whatever about my car that was suggested to me. But I'm gonna probably try to finish up these grounds for my fans, and then try and loom up some more stuff, and go over my Holley Sniper EFI throttle body, how like I pretty much installed it, what I added to it, and basically how I wired it up and everything. And also, I did see some other videos with the install and about wiring their fans, but to me, because I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 videos I seen on YouTube, but to me it didn't make sense. And my homeboy Pat, he's the one who kind of like told me like, oh no, you need to eliminate this in order for them to work with the EFI. The EFI, they was turning on, but I only had control of one fan. Both fans was coming on, but I only had control of one. And I couldn't like program them on when to turn on and when to turn off. Like I'll put the where I want them to turn on, and they'll kick on when the thermostat hit like 185, I think. And then after that, like I didn't have no control over them. They was just like staying on pretty much, and it wasn't cutting off when I told them to cut off. So, but then I showed Pat like the diagram and stuff like that, and how they wanted, because it's like an additional option, and through the accessory panel or whatever you want to call it, I'll show you, because you can like control both fans, the AC relay, ground trigger, that's what they was calling it, ground trigger. And then it's like 2 or 3 other options that you give you, that how you can control your car within the Sniper EFI stuff. So let me go ahead, pop the trunk and get my stuff moved out the way. And then what else I need to do? I need to pull it. I'm gonna have to pull it out just a little bit so I can put the spark plugs back on. Put the spark plug wires back on, and then basically kind of go from there, and see if I could get a little bit of work done today. Man, I got a lot of stuff, but let me move my stuff out the way, and where I could get to my car and stuff, and then I'll cut you back on here in a minute. All right, I'm back. I got stuff set up, trying to get off in here, move this master cylinder to a safe place. For sure ain't trying to mess that up. I think I put it right. Even better. Hold on, let me put some rags back there. Ain't trying to scratch it up or nothing. But yeah, this stuff right here we used to use in the oil field when it came to our electrical stuff, contact cleaner. I normally go through and like rub the tips clean, even though, I mean, these is brand new NGK spark plugs first I had, when I did the dyno, I had Champion Spark Plus because that's what Elderbrock recommended, and they was cool. But then I was like, man, I'm trying to get more power, and I switched to E3s, and I might show them to you here in a minute, but basically I showed my homeboy Pat, and he was like, man, your timing might be off because the spark plugs was kind of dark. But me, so I went ahead and switched to NGKs. I'm gonna see how these bad boys do, but yeah, I just get contact cleaner and kind of clean the tips off. Like anything might got on it, sweat. Man, where I'm at is hella dusty. So, like any type of dirt that or whatever that's in the air, grass, and it's like a whole bunch of stuff on this car now that wasn't even that dirty when I dropped it off. It wasn't too bad. You got a couple spots on there, but I just kind of do it like that, seeing that it's, you know, electrical stuff, spark. Like I said, I'm trying to get as much as I can out of these bad boys. But and then I come back with dielectric grease to put inside the tips. I don't put a lot. I might just put like just a dab, and put it off in there, kind of spin it around, put it on the, you know what I'm saying, like such. And then I come back through, and then I just put the spark plug. Sucker ain't popping on. I'll come back to it. But yeah, I got these heat shield spark plug covers. A lot of this stuff is heat shield. It's a brand. I don't have. I got some right here, and I can't. Struggling with these spark plug wire. There you go. Try number one again. Oh, it's on there. I didn't think I got it. There go my cat. John Brown. But yeah, even as you can see, even it's a little bit of dirt on it. So that's why I probably should use some of that contact cleaner, put it in there. But yeah, I just get a little dab, swoosh it around, make for a better connect. And then one more. I'm gonna spin it because that that number 3 was dirty. I mean 4, 3, my bad. Motherfucker was kind of little dirty, Yeah. That's how I do it. That was kind of dirty too. Straight. But yeah, I seen some I want to say it might have been on TikTok. I can't remember, but somebody was trying to tell me about these spark plug sleeves that they no good, that can hold heat and like I think melt the part that you put onto the spark plug. I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, I got these bad boys. I definitely don't want to, burn up my spark plug wires or whatever without them. But I mean, I guess we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of don't know what to say to that, but I don't know how true that is. Maybe y'all could get in the comments and saying, let me know if that's true or not. But let's see. What else? Got that part done. Let me go over this this Sniper EFI throttle body. Turn the camera, this is her. That bad boy. Now, I'm gonna throw these looms on, probably off camera, because I just got here, but we'll go over this throttle body. Man, this bad boy, and how to wire it up. It's I mean, they send you, pretty good instructions on the deal. If y'all didn't know how to peep in, y'all gonna have to get a bracket. Either this bracket, this is a low carb bracket. Either this one or this other one. I got it back there in the back. But with my setup and how what I did, I couldn't run that bracket, the other bracket that I have, because like I said, it's a low carb. So I had to order this one, and so I think the other one was like 100 or something, and I think this might be 100 or something too. I can't remember, but you gonna have to get this bracket. It's one of the two. I seen a video on YouTube. I think it's Engine Masters. I think that's what it's called, that I watched, and they did a video about these throttle bodies or a carburetor, and we kind of went back and forth about it. And one was the EFI with no gap intake, or one with an inch spacer. Man, I take that back. My bad. Not gap. It's a spacer. One with a spacer and one without a spacer. I think that's how they did it. And the throttle body runs better with the 1 inch spacer. So I did that. I got the spacer. I think it's Mr. Gasket is what I got. And then I got my throttle body on top of it. What else? I'm trying to think what else. And as far as the wiring, I mean, you gotta have, your coil part, and then you gotta have the ECU part. And so what I was mentioning in the car is back here in the back. You really can't, I can't raise it up to show y'all, but it's like an accessory. Everything is plug and play. Everything is plug and play. And so you just go over the stuff. The pink wire need to be a key on, 12 volt source, key on. What else? I'm trying to think what else they got in there on the instructions. I think that might be it. And no, it's a red wire too. you got to put the red wire to something. I can't remember, and I don't have the instructions in front of me, but you got them two things, and then like I said, it's that little clip part back in the back, and you have options on the ECU controlling, or the throttle body controlling your fans, and then your AC fan ground trigger. So those two things those three things I'm using. The other two I'm not. I think it's 2 or 3 that I'm not using. It might be 4. I can't. I see a yellow, a tan, a brown, and a white. I think that white has to be hooked up to something too. I can't remember. It's all in the instructions. But of course, my inlet, my outlet. Of course, they recommend a gauge to see your fuel pressure. What else? I'm trying to think on the fly. The power to the ECU, goes to the battery. Ground also. Might be it. But yeah, I gotta tune it. It's also, of course it's self-tuned, but I gotta when I had it running, and I might put a video of it running at the end of this video so y'all can see. I did have an exhaust leak. I fixed that. I had to order another set of Velcro gaskets, exhaust header gaskets. I put, seeing that one was messed up, I went ahead and replaced both of them. So I did that. I have not started this car since I've done it. I've been, like I said, rerouting my wires and relays and so forth. I think I didn't like a way to return. No, is that my return line? No, it was my main inlet line to my ECU. I didn't like the fitting that I had on there, so I went ahead and replaced the whole line and put that back on. I'm probably gonna start it up here pretty soon. I think I might even put antifreeze in it when I get off camera. I might go ahead and put antifreeze in it. Like I mentioned before in several of my other videos, that Canton overflow tank, he's still waiting on it. But whenever it comes in, I'm gonna mount it up and take the other one that I have in. I'm gonna take that out and just roll with it. I need actually my air tank to actually blow some of this dust off this bad boy, man. Like, it's super dusty. This grass, dust, and all kind of stuff on it. But back to the motor. I need to clean it up a little bit, so it can look presentable. What else I need to do? I got, as I think you mentioned before, I got the air gap, Elderbrock air intake. I really can't wait to start this bad boy up, man. I'm ready to, or better yet, drive it. That's when I can't wait to get it going, because I want to see how fast this bad boy go. Cause man, I ain't never had nothing this fast, so I'm kind of itching a little bit to get it on the road to see what it's gonna do. Like I said today, I probably go ahead and get my grounds done to my fans. I've been talking about it for a minute now. I'll probably go ahead and do it today. It was something else. Oh, I might be doing a video about I gotta put my gauge in for my transmission. I went ahead and got one of those, and I forgot all about it till I was talking to Pat, and he was like, "Oh man, yeah, you need to, do a video on that," because I got the sender on the transmission. I got that already in. All I need to do is I gotta find the gauge though. That's the problem. It's somewhere in here, but when I find it, I'm probably gonna end up doing a video on it. It's an odometer gauge, and I probably just get the wires ran to it and then go from there. Because like I said, I'm gonna get a center console made, and for the screen to the EFI, and then what else? I want to put my stereo. I might put some. I don't know if I'm gonna put speakers in it, but I'm for sure gonna probably end up putting my in-dash in it. But as of right now, I think that might be it, because I kind of, went over the EFI a little bit, and what you need to get. And of course, like I said, I got Red Horse Performance hoses for my fuel lines. My fuel lines, coolant lines, just any line, man. My brake lines. That's what I'm saying. I got a lot of their stuff on here, so I'm excited about that. It's, like I said, it's real good quality. It looks good. I have yet to order anything from them, and it's bad. So I'm really, I'm definitely a fan of Red Horse. I'm gonna run some of their stuff. Matter of fact, I got the fuel pump. Not the fuel pump, but my fuel lines and stuff for the MC. When I get it, I already got them in my cart and all my fittings and everything. I'm ready to rock and roll, Jack. But I guess let me get off of here and try to get a little bit of work done. If you're trying to see anything, or want me to do something or show something, or have any questions about what I got going on, I'll be happy to answer the questions. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Big King 88, BIGG King 88. Just holler at me, man, and I'll be glad to, answer a question for y'all. Some of the stuff I'll go over, but I told Pat, I was like, man, I can't tell him everything. Like some I'll tell you what I got going on, but I can't tell you everything, man. But yeah, like I said, man, I'm excited when I finally get to take this bad boy out, man. We getting closer. We're getting closer. I'm just standing, at a standstill right now when it comes to certain things. I'm trying to think what else I could go over. All my stuff, my throttle cable, transmission kick down, my shifter rod, all that's low car. Like I said, my oil dipstick is low car. A lot of, like I was saying, I didn't cheap out nowhere on this motor, and that's what I plan on doing when it comes to the LS. I mean, it's gonna be a ton of footage when it comes to that, because, man, like I said, we putting the turbo on it. I got a Texas Speed Stage 2 cam, turbo cam. Let me add that. I'm trying to think what else I'm gonna roll with it. My fuel system is going to be aeromotive. I already got all that stuff picked out in my cart. The regulators, aeromotive. I got my fittings. Man, on that sump tank, I'm just gonna roll with the -10 fitters I got to the it's 3/4 MPT. I'm just gonna roll with them. I look for it again on Summit to see if they had like the one with the O-ring, and I couldn't find none. So I'm just go ahead and roll with the 3/4 MPT ones that I have, and probably just throw some thread tape on them and just shoot to see what it's gonna do. That's all I could do because I couldn't find those fittings. I mean, if somebody know, you know, hit my comment on it, and I, you know, dearly appreciate it because, like I said, I couldn't find them. I think that might be it. I'm gonna go over my motor in detail when maybe later on this week. So I could, you know, tell y'all what I got going on, and I can add some pictures in there too to show you my internals. I got a TH400 transmission with I got a TCI flex plate with a Hughes Performance. I want to say the stall might be 2800 stall. I gotta double check that, but I think that's what it's a 2800 stall. But yeah, Hughes Performance. Like I said and been saying, man, I did not cheap out nowhere on this motor. I'm planning on, man, these big old upper and lower control arms. I'm planning on put QA1 upper and lowers on there. I already got the Wheelwood disc brakes on there. I'm gonna upgrade all my front suspension, rear suspension. My rear suspension probably gonna end up being I'm gonna probably end up doing Viking coilovers front and back, and then I probably gonna end up doing trick chassis stuff for the rear trailer arms, upper and lower, and so forth. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, man, and try to get some of this stuff loomed up. Make it look nice and neat. I really need, like I said, my air compressor so I can blow all this stuff off this joint. And man, I found something. I was watching Bag Talk, one of his new videos, and man, he showed me something, or he showed something that I'm definitely probably gonna end up doing, and it's gonna stand, this bad boy gonna stand out even more. I'll probably go order that here pretty soon too. Yeah, like I said, man, when it comes to this car and this motor and so forth, I've been wanting to do all this stuff for a very long time. Ever since I got it, I've been having it since 2004. It just being, shoot, at one point it was my daily driver, and then at one point it been sitting, and it been sitting almost. Man, I think the last time I actually drove this car was like maybe 2017. So what's that's been sitting for 7 years. So yeah, it's time to wake it up. It's time to wake it up, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, man, and get a little bit of work done. I pulled it out a little bit so I can show y'all, or put on my spark plug wires, stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, man. Y'all have a good day. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna try to get for sure put 100% good footage on it. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna do it when it comes to that LS. I got my rotating assembly picked out. We go get down through that thing, man. I got these 2 pieces of loom left. I'm gonna find somewhere to put them. But yeah, y'all have a good day. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. And I holler at y'all.